What's up, y'all? Another episode of My Brain is Awesome. This episode may be a little long, but I want you to stick through this episode because it's about the Ps4. And I don't know if y'all notice, I know I look so young because I'm part Asian, whatever. Um, I'm 30 years old. So I've been playing video games all my life. So I remember when shit was a pixel and a half and one color. So I remember Atari 2600, 5000, Coleco system. Oh man, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, old Nintendo, Game Boy. When you had to put the light, you can't even see it. You gotta hold it, like this, trying to see it and play it. I remember all that stuff. You know, I remember all the shitty Atari systems that came out, the Jaguar, and the fucking had the buttons all at the bottom of the controller big, buttons everywhere. I remember all that stuff. But the thing I do remember about those games were they were fun to play. Replay value for days. You know, the shitty Sega CD. That shit was so shitty. It was so bad. Like it was, but it was full motion video. That was the hot thing back then. Oh, look, real people on the screen. Look like a movie. That was hot back then. Those games were fun. There were countless amounts of Nintendo games. You had to blow out, stick in a car and put it in the refrigerator and hope it plays. And those are great days, though. Those are really fun days. You know, those games had fucking replay value for years. You play those games. You know, it wasn't about the stuff that we have today. It was about replay value. It was about getting your money's worth. It's about you and your friends coming over and playing it. Mega Man, Link, you know, Street Fighter, 2013, I think that's what it was. I can't. 2051. I can't remember. But you know, games like that. That's what started all of this. I mean, those old terrible games. I remember having a little Atari thing, and I'm trying to move it around, and I had the little stick and the one button. Those games were fun. So I've literally watched 30 years of evolution of video games, while some of y'all are like 19 and 18 and 16, can't remember nothing but the PS1. So, but that was good video gaming. They cared. They put hard work into them damn 2 pixels, and they put hard work into that square thing that you move around. They put hard work into all that stuff. Forget about Madden, Tecmo Bowl. Who remembers Tecmo Bowl? Tecmo Bowl. It was not. I can't even describe what Tecmo. It was like people that blinked in and out on a field. That's what Tecmo was. But we played it. We played those games. They were fun to play. And I saw the PS4, and I was like, oh, it's the PS4. Man, I remember the great days of like going crazy. A new system was out. Oh, Nintendo versus Sega. You know, who's gonna win? What's gonna happen? What's the new games? You got that 12 o'clock, like a new pair of Jordans or Star Wars movies coming out. You know, waiting for the new system to come out. Mm. I haven't felt that excitement about a system since the Dreamcast, maybe. Probably PS2. I don't remember being excited about that. Video games are beautiful these days. I mean, fucking gorgeous. You could talk online with the system. You can go online. You can Facebook, Twitter. You can everything online. You can hit a person talking, hey, run this way, and all that bullshit. But there's nothing too much fun about these new systems, these new games on the new systems. I mean, you go in the store, bro, I'm telling you, listen to me when I tell y'all this. The used section has never been this hot before until these new systems came out. When these old games were out, man, you didn't see too many used games in the used sections. You know, because those games were fun. Now the used section, they giving that shit away. 2 for $10. They sound like the dude in front of the dollar store selling CDs. 4 for $20, 2 for $10, baby. What's good? Like, come on, man. Used games are hot now. There's so many of them. We didn't have that back then. You know, we didn't have all that back then. Now it's different. I mean, I saw the PlayStation 4 thing. It was gorgeous. They dropped all the balls and all that shit. They can fight Megatron. You can attach it to Optimus's back and he gets a big ass laser gun and can fly. All that stuff is great. You can talk, you can surf, you can Netflix, you can press the share button, you can puppet things, and they got facial expressions and all this shit, and you can blink the eyes and all that. They didn't tell you if it was fun or not. You know, you pay $60 for video games. $60. That's close to the dick sucking status. Like, that's pretty close. Like, if you was a video game head and you couldn't keep up with your $60 habit, now you gotta suck dicks for video games. You know, now you out there. Infamous is coming out. Infamous Reborn 2. PlayStation 4 edition. Now you out there sucking dicks for video games. Stick by me. Don't go nowhere yet. Stay here and keep watching this video. I just want to really want y'all to know that. I want y'all to feel that. Like, $60, that's a lot of money for something that don't have no replay value. That you can press the share button and everybody can watch you play. But we need to put the fun back in the video games. We need to put the video game back in video game. Now everything's realistic and real time and real this and real that. Go outside. If you wanted that real, go outside. You know, I'm a fighting game player. I don't play too much else. I've been playing the same fighting games for 10, 12 years. Marvel 3 is shitty. Street Fighter 4 is terrible. I mean, they got some new stuff out that's tight. You know, Persona World, that's okay. You know, I like Gears of War. I play Gears of War. I think it's a beautiful game. Beautiful. Hard as hell to play, but beautiful. You know, I don't play games like that. Left 4 Dead. I like stuff like that. But, I mean, we need to put the fun, the replay value back into replay value. You know, back into the game. Come on, remember the days where we used to sit there and try to beat each other's high score? Oh, I got the high score on Gallagher. And you sticking constant quarters in trying to be the highest score, not realizing how much fun you was having. You was having a great time. You know, when arcades were alive back in the OG, I guess. You need to think about that, man. PlayStation 4 is offering a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, running around with 60 billion megapixels and the thing look human, and you see the emotions and all that shit. You can press the share button and the pad and go online. But are the games going to be fun? Am I going to buy the most beautiful, boring game in history? Remember that, $60 for video games. Replay value should be the main thing about a game. You shouldn't have to have 44 people around. What if you ain't got internet? Why are these new systems not backwards compatible? That's another thing that's pissing me off. Backwards compatible. Ooh, I can't even say it. I'm so nerdy. Uh, backwards compatibility should be a great thing to do. I just want y'all to think about that. Check it out. Remember the good old days, man. Replay value. Now take that up to these days, because Turtles in Time, X-Men, The Simpsons, remember those games? Those are games that you could play with your friends in person and play all day. So, I just want to put this video out here. That's it. My brain is awesome, and so is yours for watching.